Hello everybody, I am excited to share 10 ways to provide physical support and ease the pain of labor. Now the exciting thing about these 10 ways is that 8 of them are so easy that you already know how to do them. And 5 of them are great whether you are planning to have a natural or a epidural birth. So if you are watching this and you are going to be the one giving birth, please set yourself up for success and share this video with the person who will be supporting you. There's a share button right underneath the video and you can share it via email right now. Now, before I get started, I have the biggest tip for you. Before we look at these 10 ways, I have a super important detail about supporting someone in labor. Now, none of these techniques are going to work if you don't try them. You cannot count on the person in labor to tell you when to use these. You have to just give them a try. Now, when you are in labor, you might not even know what is going to feel comfortable until someone tries these different techniques. Big tip, don't forget it. Let's get started with number 1, and that is holding hands. Now, I promised 8 of these are going to be easy, and holding hands is so easy. Holding hands can be done no matter what is going on in labor. Going unmedicated, getting an epidural, having a C-section. And while it's easy, I do have a big tip that would allow you to have a hard squeeze without pain. Because sometimes in labor, someone wants to squeeze really hard. And the best position that you could use to hold hands is that arm wrestling position. So with the arm wrestling position, you grab each other's hands, clasp them together, and you're all set. On to number 2, which is the slow dance position. In this position, she's able to rest the weight of arms and shoulders on her partner while you can gently sway back and forth with the contraction. This one is super easy, might even remind you of an 8th grade dance that you attended years ago. This is a great one when you are unmedicated because it can't be used after an epidural, obviously during a C-section. Number 3 is offering a wet washcloth. Now, if you're wondering how is a cool wet washcloth really going to ease pain, I'm going to assure you that this is a powerful support technique. You just get a washcloth, get it wet, wring it out, nice and cool, and then place right on the forehead, around the neck, and it can just really promote relief, relaxation. The washcloth is great for unmedicated labors, epidurals. It's highly recommended during the pushing phase because you can really heat up. Now, number 4 is another great technique to bring comfort during pushing, and that is fanning. So grabbing a paper fan, a plastic fan, put it in your labor bag and have it ready because during pushing, when she feels warm, this is going to be a great technique, again, for natural or epidural. Now on to number 5. We're still sharing these easy techniques for bringing comfort in labor, and this is a hand massage. Now, there isn't any complicated technique in a hand massage. You just want some steady rubbing on hands, and it feels so good, especially in between contractions. This one can help relieve tension that can build up in the arms, and especially if you are grabbing onto anything or holding hands, that one is super easy and really effective. Now we're halfway through this list, and I want to mention that you can grab all this information in a downloadable cheat sheet in a link below, and if you click on that, it'll open in a separate tab. Just don't forget to come back here and watch because we're on to number 6. Number 6 is similar to number 5, and that is a foot massage. So swelling in the feet and legs is super common in pregnancy, and if you've been standing a long time in labor, offering a foot massage between contractions when she's off her feet can be wonderful. Now, I was talking about foot massage in the live class that I teach on YouTube, and subscribe to the channel for more information about these free classes. Now, during this class, I had someone in our live chat say that I'll kick my husband if he tries to give me a foot massage, which brings me to an important point. Not all of these techniques are going to work for you. So if you know that you're someone who hates having your feet touched, then definitely skip this one. And that's why we have 9 other options for you. Also, This is why I suggest that people watch the video together as a couple so that you can discuss options and kind of be on the same page for what sounds comforting and what doesn't sound comforting. Okay, so back to the foot massage. This is great for unmedicated labor. I would probably skip this with an epidural since you don't have much feeling sort of below your bra line. Number 7 is cuddling. Did you know that cuddling can boost the oxytocin levels in your body? And a boost of oxytocin can strengthen contractions. So this is a great one if labor seems to be slowing down or not progressing. A really great one for unmedicated labors. Now, number 8 is another type of massage. This is called light touch massage. And I like this type of massage because it's easy and can be done without really like fatiguing the person giving the massage. With light touch massage, you gently stroke your fingers from the middle of the back, down the shoulders and the arms, just nice and lightly. I suggest staying in the same direction each time. Now, this can be done with natural labor, epidural labor, or even during a C-section. And if you're wondering about how would that work during a C-section, I understand that sounds kind of different, but partners generally sit up by her head and have access to head, shoulders, and arms. And you can definitely do some light touch massage there to help relieve that tension that happens during a cesarean surgery. Now, the final 2 are the ones that didn't fall in the easy category, but they can bring a tremendous amount of pain relief. Number 9 is counterpressure on the lower back, and number 10 is the hip squeeze. Now, thankfully, I've already created a really thorough tutorial on counterpressure that you can find right here. And if you've mastered 1 through 9 and you're ready for the hip squeeze, I would like to show you this tutorial right here. Good luck, everybody. See you next time. Bye.